A corpse mistaken for a mannequin.
No way.
And put in the garbage in Sherbrooke.
Wow.
And where?
Sherbrooke, Canada.
Oh.
In the garbage.
In the garbage.
Canada.
So you ready for this? There's a lot of story, but I'm gonna throw it at you guys.
So
quick.
is that at a mortuary? They thought it was a mannequin?
Hopefully this is
Almost.
It was a party city.
The burnt body
Fuck.
of a woman was taken out of a waste container of the Service de Police, where emergency responders placed it last Friday, believing it to be a dummy.
Oh.
First
Emergency
responders were
responders?
called at around 10 a.m. on July 23rd due to a fire at the intersection of this area.
my God.
3 employees of the AMF plant saw smoke coming from a wooded area in front of the plant and alerted firefighters. Okay. Fire department received the call for the brush fire behind a factory, and upon their arrival, witnesses state that someone came to burn a silicone mannequin.
That's silicone,
Oh
eh?
my god.
Somebody had claimed that. Police arrived. A few
But
minutes
doesn't it
later to provide
smell?
support.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Not after all the fire, maybe.
Quote, the latter met the witnesses
I don't know.
and mentioned that a residue from a fire which resembles a mannequin is set on fire at the edge of the woods. So they go to the edge of the woods.
What's this all about?
What's this all about?
Terrible Canadian.
I like how they think it's a mannequin and none of them think it's a human
That's
being.
how nice Canadians are.
So
you know?
nice, dude.
Just like, no, it can't be.
They just showed up at the woods with fucking poutine and just eating it.
They always got
What's this all
poutine.
They look at this mannequin, and after a discussion between the two services, the police and the firefighters, it's agreed that the mannequin will be placed in an SPS container, which is not accessible to the public. Around 2:15 p.m., an investigation into a disappearance was initiated by the SPS following a report for the disappearance of his wife, this one dude, right? The man mentioned to the authorities that this woman was in distress, and thanks to the missing person's cell phone signal, the SPS finds that the vehicle is very close to the place where the mannequin was set.
Wow. And they finally connected the two.
A policeman, having intervened earlier, raises the coincidence, and the police are trying to make.
Don't you know this seems like a coincidence?
So at around 6:30 p.m.
Don't ya know?
Don't you know? Hey, Bobby.
Sorry, Canadian accent.
Don't you know?
Don't ya know?
At around 6:30 p.m. that night, the police decided to retrieve the mannequin to see if they could find anything in it to help advance the investigation.
Oh shit.
So it was still based on coincidence at the time, not necessarily being like, oh, duh. And then the coroner and the DPCP and the Independent Investigation Bureau were all arrested that following the discovery that that was the woman.
Oh my god.
Like I'm saying, if you're a scumbag counselor, then advise people to commit crimes in Canada because everything is just coincidence. They're not good at detecting.
They're like, nobody would set anybody on fire.
Yeah, don't you know?
No way. Don't ya know? Is that even a Canadian? Is that what's that?
Might be Jamaican. Don't you know, man?
That's Wisconsin. That's right.
You don't think you'd be able to tell the difference between a burnt mannequin versus a burnt human?
Yeah, wouldn't like the density be so different?
And the smell.
Or the dentals?
Yeah.
Dentals.
Yo, this mannequin got teeth. That's crazy.
I'm just imagining the fucking detective with like these two cases, like all the papers on his desk, and like looking at one, looking at the other, looking up. Oh shit, we gotta go! Oh fuck! I just remembered I left something somewhere.
Or we're
a dead body.
underestimating how good Canadian mannequins are. We might have the shitty ones that aren't very lifelike,
Yeah.
so it's a clear difference. But over there, might be so good. That
It's like the first time the T-1000 showed up in Terminator.
Yeah.
They're just like, these are different.
I don't know what this
They
is.
bleed real blood.
I think we're out here picturing a blow-up doll with a mouth wide open.
I'm picturing this motherfucker.
Have you seen those sex dolls though? Those are pretty crazy.
Really?
Did we do a story about like someone thought a sex doll washed up to the beach?
In the river was a homicide, so they called the cops.
yeah, but it was a sex doll.
But it was a sex doll.
This is the opposite of
Maybe
it.
that's better than being like, oh, I think
That's
there's a
for
mannequin
sure
over
better.
there.
Overreacting to
Yeah.
a situation versus underreacting and
Yeah.
putting this fucking body in the
Yeah.
garbage.
See, in the U.S., everybody was like, "Yo, that's a dead body." In Canada, oh, it's a mannequin.
In Canada, they're like, we don't have murders here.
Everyone gets along. Why would you like
No
some
way.
syrup?
Syrup?
Syrup. Yeah, so you know, murder is bad or and stuff like that.
Murder's kind of bad.
Finding dead bodies and setting on
it's
fire.
pretty bad. I
kinda
heard it's
fucked
bad.
up.
Yeah, someone told me.
Don't be doing that.
That's got to be like a really like bad rap on your credit, right?
So fucking bad. Yeah.
It's like, hey, aren't you the guy? It shows at the police officer. Aren't you the guy that fucking threw a real body in the garbage, you dumbass?
Not just him though. There's two departments from like two different fucking like. There's the fire department and the police department. Both
city.
both looked at it
Bunch
and
of
were like,
grown ass professionals standing standing around, just kind of like, do you agree? We should just toss this thing.
I wonder how small the town was where they found this body.
It's one smaller now.
That's not Toronto.
One smaller now. One less person, I guess.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
And they're
Always talking about how nice Canada is. They can't get away with just making accidents.
Yeah, dude.
They are nice, man.
Damn, dude.
Never been to Canada.
Really?
Is it worth it to go?
Yeah. Toronto, honestly, to me, feels like a really clean and orderly, like New York City.
Clean and orderly New York City.
So not New York City.
It's less dense.
Less dense.
Yeah,
Less.
maybe it's Chicago. Maybe
Maybe Chicago.
Nice,
Maybe
clean,
Chicago.
orderly Chicago. Yeah. You could actually see it across Chicago, I think. Or was it Detroit?
Detroit's pretty empty.
It's one of those. Yeah, across the lakes.
Yeah.
Vancouver's cool. Toronto.
I want to go to Vancouver so bad. The nature looks insane.
Oh, yeah, like Banff and all that.
too.
The nature does look really, really nice there.
I heard they got really good Chinese food.
Yeah. A lot of Chinese people in Vancouver. Yeah.
Because a lot of the Hong Kong immigrants,
The most recent ones,
and then they made restaurants that are like getting all these awards and stuff.
they got the updated recipes.
Yeah.
You know they got like you know how they're like
updates. Yeah.
for example in China, right? You got like Beijing style food, right? Northern Chinese food, or you got like southern. You think that shit? Sure. You think that like transcends into other regions? Like in America, we got like maybe like southern Chinese stuff down here, but like northern Chinese style up in like the northern part of America. Does that shit happen?
Like the northerners stayed north.
I say that because like that happens with like pho, for example, right? There's like
The northern Vietnamese stayed north.
There's different types of pho. You can clearly see which one's from like South Vietnam versus like North Vietnam. And when you go to like Europe, you see a bunch of North Vietnamese style food. But out here you see a bunch of South Vietnamese because I get it, right?
Who makes the wide ones?
The flat noodle ones? Is that the north?
I think it's more common in the North. It's not to say the South don't have it though.
You know what blew my mind though? In Central Europe, they have some really good Vietnamese restaurants. Really? Yeah, Central, because there's a lot of Vietnamese people. But
Possibly Northern.
you know why though? The whole northern thing is because my buddy's a Vietnamese, born and raised in the Czech Republic, right? Oh, shit. So like all those Eastern Bloc countries, those former Soviet countries, they were friends with Northern Vietnam. So then they went there after the war to learn how to build factories or whatever. And there's a Vietnamese population there. And then when they became no longer communist, they just decided to stay like in the Czech Republic, whatever. And then they went to different countries all over Europe. So that's why most of them are the North Vietnamese guys.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I wonder if, well, something that's like war torn and obviously more regional based off of that makes a lot of sense. But I don't know if like China has similar stuff with their.
Chinese like, I'm cold. I want to stay in cold shit.
In this area, you can find
Makes
a lot
ton
of
of
different
sense.
like Chinese food, like regional.
Yeah, like Cantonese or
Not even just that,
Beijing.
like Shanghainese style or like
yeah,
northern
yeah.
style,
Chu Chow.
Chengdu. Yeah.
But I also feel like we're in like LA. LA has like everything. Like LA has like vegans around the world are probably like LA. I can eat anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's maybe unique to what we are. But in terms of just overall,
If Beijing people stayed in Seattle and then like let's say Hainan people went to LA, that would make sense.
that's what I'm saying.
Like that's the north and south, right? Yeah. I don't know.
But mannequins, right? Well, but dead women's
Are these
bodies.
northern mannequins or southern mannequins? I don't know.
Do they talk about how this the cause of death?
It was a fire. It was there was just some sort of fire at the plant.
Dude, that's fucked up, bro. They really dropped the ball on that.
Yeah. Dude, can you imagine being the
Death by
husband,
fire.
being like, he's like, good news, we found her. Bad news, we found her a while ago, and she's been sitting like.
Or the step right before that,
Yeah.
the consultation amongst like the enterprises,
Yeah.
like, so we found the body, but who's drawing straws to tell the husband? How do we tell this person that we found your wife?
But a couple days ago.
Accidentally threw her in the trash can. Thought it was a mannequin. Totally honest mistake. Hope you're
Big
cool with it.
whoopsie.
Yeah, but in Canada, they're like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You guys want to get some maple syrup?
Ah, she's dead
The
anyway.
dinner, they're just fucking like shoveling maple syrup into their
That's what
face.
they do in Canada, right? I don't know. I've never been.
Everyone who's from Canada, chime in.
I've never been to Canada.
And sucks, though. And it shows.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I think I nailed it.
Sound just like them.